Hey, salam alaikum guys, welcome back to my channel. Vasily is here from Lalibela guys, and finally I arrived to the most iconic church of the complex of 11 churches in Lalibela, the church called St. George's. You can see behind my back. Guys, this is really like unbelievable feelings to be here and visiting 8 wonder of the world. So guys, let me just take you around of Lalibela, show you the city and also the 11 churches that exist and remains here. So guys, we just landed to Lalibela. This is my beautiful plane behind the back that carried me over here, and this is the airport, local airport of Lalibela guys. Hey, salam alaikum guys. Welcome back to my channel. And here I am in Lalibela finally guys. I reached my hotel room. As you can see, it's really cool. So let me give you a quick tour guide basically, yeah. So from the main door where I'm sitting right now, you can just entering seamlessly the bedroom basically, yeah. So I have quite big bed itself. Then I have a window. Later on I will show you the amazing views on the city guys. So over here I have kind of wardrobe, okay, and over here I have shower, yeah, and the toilet over here. So pretty much cool room for $15 a night. So guys, it's really affordable. So I'm gonna stay here for 2 nights, and the cherry on the cake is, guys, the view from the window. Look at it. The Lalibela located 2,630 meters above sea level. Today, it's a traditional mountain village, home to 11 absolutely breathtaking monolithic churches, which were carved out of the rock more than 800 years ago and have been used as active Christian shrines since then. Lalibela is the most jaw-dropping historical site in sub-Saharan Africa, and in this episode I'll show you everything you need to know about it, including travel tips and things to do. So guys, I'm basically in the beginning of the city of Lalibela. So I'm going towards to the famous churches that was carved from the rock, and this is kind of a main street over here with the roundabout, and it's just beginning of the city guys. So guys, I found these stairs leading up, I don't know where, just wanna check it out. Guys, I just found this cave. You see, it's not that big cave, but still good place to fly the drone and to have a look at to overlook on the hills of Lalibela guys. And Lalibela is not that high populated city. It's only 17,000 inhabitants lives here, which is average, actually average for this kind of city, you know. And I see, guys, sorry, my nose is burned. The sun is extremely burning here actually in Ethiopia guys. That's why Ethiopians, they have this kind of nice Bunama color skin, you know. Lalibela is the most touristic and visited place in Ethiopia. I traveled Lalibela during the months of May, arriving directly from Addis Ababa. By plane it was 1-hour flight, a particularly pleasant and interesting journey, which I spent most of my time getting excited at all the locals who were continuously trying to offer me their help. After a remarkably excited flight, upon my arrival in Lalibela, I was suddenly surrounded by several Ethiopians trying to sell me anything from a magic stay in a dreamy guest house to epic rides in a Putin-themed tuk-tuk.
Lalibela is in fact a very touristic place, yet for some reason it has been able to preserve all its magic because everything you see is completely real and authentic. Nothing is staged.
Here's kind of central area, central park, people enjoying. There's the churches behind my back, so you can see it's like kind of central street over here. People just preparing right now for today's Easter because at around 8 p.m. it's gonna start it, guys. I'm gonna also go to my hotel, prepare myself, charge my phone, etc, everything, and be ready also for the Easter. Yeah. So I finally bought a ticket for this ancient complex of Lalibela. Consists of 11 churches dating back like 1,000 years ago, you know. Basically, guys, all 11 churches that you're gonna see today is basically carved out of the rock. So it's like a solid construction without any type of mud, bricks or cement in that era, you know. So basically all this complex dating back to medieval time, you know. So let's explore the Lalibela, guys.
These rock-cut churches were listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1978, but I firmly believe they should be considered the 8th world wonder, especially Beit George's, the most impressive church of all. A perfectly cross-shaped monolith, built and carved in a 30-meter deep trench, often surrounded by a spiritual Christian atmosphere. I have been traveling for a long time now, seen hundreds of churches and mosques, but still, this was one of the most impressive religious sites I have ever been to. And not only due to their architecture and privileged location, but also because they still fulfill the purpose they were built for.
So guys, basically this is the first church that I'm gonna start visiting in this 11 churches complex. It's the only question I have right now in my mind. I mean, is it really that easy to carve in this kind of soil, you know, in this kind of material of rock? Because it seems like they carved really easily, but honestly, I don't know how long does it take to carve out of rock this whole entire construction building, basically church, right? And what kind of primitive tools they used to carve out of this material, guys, of the soil. Wow.
No matter how many tourists visit it, this is and will always be one of the top pilgrimage sites for Ethiopians, and that's the top reason to visit Lalibela. Lalibela can be visited any time of the year, even during the rainy season, but some days are better than others, as you may want to be there when they are holding traditional ceremonies, such as in my case, being here during Easter celebration.
Also guys, what I really noticed here, really special about these churches, it's carved out of the rock, basically below the ground level. And while you're here, for example, worshipping, doing some processes here, ceremonies, right, you're basically locating below the ground level, and sunlight cannot reach here because most of the time here is the shadow. So it's really, really good, and I think this is one of the reasons why they build it below ground level, actually. So guys, basically from the main site where I went to, so I'm heading to now to one of the most iconic churches that carved out of rock in the shape of cross. You probably, most of you seen that one on the internet, guys, in the social media or somewhere, anywhere. So it's gonna take me like 5 minutes to cross this kind of park, whatever. Here I am in the most iconic church of city of Lalibela, guys. It's called St. George. And do some more steps. Look at that. This is unbelievable, guys. This is unbelievable. Wow. So guys, basically this is the main church that I was thinking to visit since the time I start getting know about Ethiopia, more and more details, you know. And you might be wondering how we're gonna go downstairs. So here is a kind of a tunnel with the stairs leading down, so we can just use the steps and follow this tunnel leads us to the church. So apparently, guys, this tunnel leading to the church, and it's gradually going below and below, and I'm already, like, as you can see, below the ground level. And this is spectacular. This is unbelievable, guys.
Every day at around 5:30 a.m., those timeless, mind-blowing, rock-hewn churches are overrun by hundreds of locals in their traditional clothes, chanting along the way and creating a mystical tourist-free atmosphere. I strongly recommend coming here at 6 a.m. or about 5 p.m. when the locals go. Then you can visit the rest of the churches, which are also very impressive, but problem is that they have all been covered by some ugly protective fences, which definitely clash with the good-looking ancient architecture. What is really special being in Lalibela is that I can witness a unique Easter ceremony held by a local priest and monks. So let's dive in together into this religious service.
የሚሰሙትን ወንዶችም ሴቶችም